A substitute teacher in Columbus, Ohio faces serious charges. Police say she tried to pay one of her students to shoot and kill her husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Authorities say 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius offered the teenager $2,000, allegedly paying a $250 down payment, texting the boy that her husband worked from home and providing times when their 4 kids wouldn't be there. But the alleged plot was foiled when the boy's mom saw details in his phone and called police.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student. This was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside of this young person's phone to alert authorities.
Investigators claim to have a recorded phone call where the would-be teenage hitman asks if the neighbors would hear the gunfire. Demetrius allegedly responding, "They don't care." In the past, she was accused of trying to stab her husband, set the home on fire, and run him over. In this case, she denies the allegations, questioning the entire story during her first court appearance.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
She was released on bail and is due back in court next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, foreperson of the grand jury has...
Welcome back. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to On the Shoulders of Giants in this Saturday. So, you know, we're talking Negro news. What's happening out here in the Negro world? The good, the bad, and the ugly. I am your host, Joseph Ward. And remember, if you don't like this video, then you ain't black. Hit that like button or you ain't black, right? Also comment, subscribe, and share so as many people as possible can see what we got going on over here on the Shoulders of Giants. And I want to thank everybody who is watching the videos, liking, comment, sharing, all of my subscribers, everybody who supports On the Shoulders of Giants. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And look, I need you all's help on my way to 100,000 subs. I need y'all help to get me to 100,000 subs. So please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on over to On the Shoulders of Giants and check out all the information that we got going on over here. So as you can see, we're dealing with starting off with some ugly. And actually today we got 3 uglies. And every story is surrounding someone being deleted. Crazy, right? So first story. An Ohio school staffer, a substitute teacher, is accused of trying to hire a student to take out her husband. So 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius. The allegations, as they said in the video, she approached the student about taking out her husband. $2,000 is the total price for taking out her husband, and $250 down payment to take out her husband. And they say she tried to set the home on fire around her husband over 2 or 3 other times where she tried to take her husband out. And I hope he wasn't still with her, but it sounded like he's still with her, which is crazy. But now, of course, we don't know the whole story. We only know what we just learned about Stephanie Demetrius. We don't know the motive behind why she is trying to take her husband out. But it's a crazy story, nevertheless, that she would involve a minor, involve a high school student, and to try to take out her husband. And because whatever you and your husband got going on, that's between you and your husband. You shouldn't bring somebody else, especially a minor, into y'all's business. And see, that's that insanity. That's that Negro mindset, which is tailor-made for this Negro news, right? Because this Negro news is here showing you examples of the Negro mindset and why we have to do the work that we do. That's why we do the videos that we do throughout the week, to show how we are working to combat this Negro mindset, right? She's trying to take her husband out. She's involving minors. Multiple lives she's trying to ruin, including hers. Now, of course, we need more information on what's going on with Stephanie Demetrius and her husband. We definitely need more information are her attempts to take him out self-defense, or is she just crazy? Right? So we don't know. So we can't really jump to the conclusions on that. But what we do know is she's crazy and insane and irresponsible for involving a minor into her and her husband's foolishness. If y'all want to have y'all unhealthy relationship where you trying to take him out, cool. That's y'all business. But don't be involved in no young person. Because now you got this man caught up with the law and involved in this stuff, and he could possibly get some time. And you knock his life off track behind $2,000. $2,000. You offering this young man $2,000 to ruin his life. Don't think about that. She's offering this young man $2,000 to ruin his life. Hey, young man, I want to take my husband out. So let me give you a $250 down payment and $2,000. He should have looked at her with utter disgust. How dare you insult me and ask me to ruin my life behind $2,000? But that's why she went after a minor. She's too broke to hire a real hitman. So she tried to hire a minor. And the questions he's asked, like, if I shoot him in the house, will the neighbors hear? Because there's an affidavit stated that she also advised the student. No, so it says, so I read from here. It says, Demetrius allegedly approached a student at an academy for urban scholars in Columbus, Ohio on March 26 and solicited the student to take out her husband for $2,000, according to an affidavit. Demetrius allegedly gave the student a $250 down payment and details about her husband, including that he works from home and times when he would be in the house alone, like they said in the video. The affidavit stated that she also advised the student that they don't care about her neighbors when the student asked if they would be able to hear gunfire. So she was trying to get him to bang her husband. And they talked about this on the phone. So the student's mother found this information and went to the authorities about it, as she should. She should have punched Stephanie Demetrius in the nose too. Stephanie Demetrius definitely deserved to get her nose broke by that young man's mother. Definitely deserved to get her nose broke by that young man's mother. You trying to, because I would be, you would have to keep me away from her. You trying to ruin my son's life. First of all, you trying to ruin my son's life and involve my son into your bull. Next, you trying to ruin my son's life behind $2,000. Man, get your broke self away from my child. What's wrong with you? The insanity, the niggatry. Come on, man. What are we doing? But this is a result of a degenerate culture. This is what happened when we adopt the bad behaviors, and we stop disciplining our children. The bad behaviors are cute. Then when they get older, we make excuses for the bad behaviors. We create a culture of hatred amongst each other. We have a culture of individualism. This culture of black inferiority, of black self-hatred. We see each other as enemies. We see each other as easily to be taken out. Do black people care about black lives? Clearly, Stephanie Demetrius don't. She don't care about that young boy's life. She don't care about her husband's life, and she don't care about her life. How do you operate around somebody who don't care about their own life? We're not going to even think about building with that type of person. We're not building with somebody who doesn't care about their own life. Oh shoot, I'm hitting my mic. But we're not building with somebody who don't care about their own life. But the audacity and the gall to try to destroy that young man's life in the midst of trying to destroy your husband's life, or even just end your husband's life. Stephanie Demetrius,